Hi, Mike Violetta at the 2015 EMC Symposium in Dresden, Germany. I was pleased to run into Dan Hoolihan of Dan Hoolihan's famous test equipment. Dan, why don't you tell us what you got here?
Well, thank you, Mike, and guten Tag, everyone. It's been a real pleasure to be here in Dresden, and I would like to give you a rundown on Hoolihan's famous test equipment. And the first item on the agenda is a famous Phillips Model 796A20 Sonata, year 1936. Look at that beautiful cabinet. I tell you, you just don't get them made that way anymore. It was built in Belgium and has a number of famous tubes. And it's just a wonderful radio. And the most impressive part about it is, well, first of all, you have a joystick. When was the last time you saw a joystick on a radio? Look at that. Look at that joystick. You can just move it around and you get different channels and volume and all in one move. So it was kind of a precursor to the mouse and the computer. You know, Philips was way ahead of the times. So now what I'd like to do is turn it around and show you what's really important about this radio. Oh, no problem. So here we have a real tube. A real tube. This is a man's tube. Look at that radio. You know, none of those little integrated circuits and little transistors you can't see. Not only that, we actually have a very famous red tube. Notice the red color, very unusual. Now, this unit is a little needs a little cleanup, but I'm sure that we can negotiate a deal on this one if you're interested in it. And one of the other interesting things is it uses the magnetics of the speaker to take out the 60 hertz hum. So very common technique back in those days in the 30s. So it's just a wonderful product, and I'm sure you're all going to be ordering it on the internet. Next on the lineup here is a oscilloscope, and you'll know that it's an older oscilloscope because it's round. The screen is round, and most of the new ones are more rectangular, as you probably know. Anyway, it's made by HP. It's a standard gray cabinet of HP, and it's a year that it was built was 1964, and it's just a wonderful unit. We have a series of these in the warehouse, so you know we're giving a special deal here in August, and be more than interested. You know, just send us an email, and we'll send one of these directly. And next on the list is one of our older models, and it's a Signal Core BC312 made by Radio Corporation of America, and it's a 1942 model, and this one works. This one works. We've proven that it works. It's got a full tuner. It's got you can tune in any channel you want, all the way from North America to Europe to Asia, and runs on 12 volts. We have a converter. You can run it off your car battery if you wanted to. So finally, we have one of our newer models. This is a 1987 PMM digital spectrum analyzer. I didn't know they had digital stuff back in 1987. It's just amazing. And this one is also, as you can see, just a wonderful model. It's all lit up, screen-wise, button-wise, and we have a special on these in August. You know, it's called our August special. You'll just be rushing to your Best Buy. They can't begin to compete for this product. The only other thing I'd like to point out, Mike, is in the back of the booth, you can see a diagram of one of the first test sites, actually the first test site approved by the Federal Communications Commission back in 1985 for accepting test results, and it's a third-party open area test site. It's designed and built by Gino Spalaccia, and it was a great 3-meter test site, and tested many products for use in Asia. And so that summarizes our brief review of the products available from Hoolihan's famous EMC test equipment and radios.